the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended family, just be patient on the things that you are desperately working hard for, because they are right around the corner. And with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings. Love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the video is giving you good vibes or good, information you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, please go ahead and do so. Share, especially if they need advice on spiritual guidance, or they need confirmation or validation towards the life path, or even soul purpose. Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with content in my video. And today, my music I'm listening to in the background is called Eliminate Subconscious Negativity, Remove Mental Blockages, Dissolve Negative Patterns. And I will post that link in the description box below. And I forgot to do that yesterday, so I do apologize, because it's like I said, I'm doing my videos live now, because I know there has been a lot of technical sound. It's like it'll be choppy at times, because my energy will just be changing. I'm surprised that the lighting changing already as it is, but I'm just blessed it's not doing that today. So, but anyway, my video that I'm doing today is called Look for Signs for Something Better to Come into Your Life. Look into the mirror. You are, something better that's coming into your life. You're something better that's coming to other people's lives. That's why we're connecting to so many different people. It's like there could be things that we're questioning ourselves about, or we have doubt within ourselves, or even, if we're trying to understand, is this really real? Or are these things really happening for us? All these different things are, coming up into your head, and you have to understand. You have to be able to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Like I said in my last video, you have to really think about, if you've been going through spiritual awakening and it's been a while, and you're trying to really pay attention, look at how you were when you first went into your situation. I would look at mine. This is like my third year. It's like I've been going through hell and high water. I connect with people. I separate from people. I part ways. People are coming back from my past, and people are coming back from my past that, really made an impact in my life in a negative way. And I'm having a different approach about all of it. Like I said before, I was that type of person, if you were that person, I always trying to, there's always somebody who will throw a bone so they can go back and, place a bone. And it's just like, being able to connect with the people that abused me for so many years, being able to be, calm with them. That was already a scary thought for myself. I already knew it was scary for them, but for me, even my kids brought it up like, Mom, we're so surprised and we're proud of you, because we didn't know how that was going to turn out, because it was like they were biting nails, like standing in the corner, just biting nails, like, is she going to, throw a punch? Is she going to drop kick them? Whatever. But I said, this is my daughter's day. I'll be damned if I, come out and be acting all ghetto or anything like that, because that's what that they expect me to do. That's how they look at me, even though I'm not that type of person. That's how they look at me. So it was just like, you have to be that person that you have to be able to know that you have changed positive. There'll be a lot of people that might doubt you or doubt the things that you're doing or whatever. Trust me, I've had people come to me, oh, there ain't no such thing as Heyokas, or you're not the most, y'all are not the most powerful, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, that's just your opinion. But I mean, I thought it was kind of comical, because it was like they were trying to, get on other different people's comments and stuff on the thing that were actually happy that I did these videos. It's a blessing to be able to do different videos like this, because we really struggle with a lot of different things. Yes, people might see us as being powerful, and you have to understand you are powerful, because the fact is how you go about the things that has happened into your life, things that's been placed upon you. There's things that others probably is regular empaths or, people that are just not empaths at all. You have to really look at the things that has been placed upon your life, no matter how tragic it was. You have to look at other people. Do you think other people would have been able to deal with the things that you have been able to deal with? Just being able to be vocal about the things that you have went through shows strength. And I tell people that a lot. You shouldn't beat yourself up because you feel like, oh, I should have been able to heal from this, sooner than possible. You don't understand. It's just your frame of mind, the things that you've already dealt with, and then it's coming to the surface on you having to be able to sit yourself outside yourself and say, what, this already took a lot for me to be vocal about the things that has been placed on me. I'm always looking for something better. I'm always looking for these signs, and it's you. The angels always want you to see that you're powerful than you realize. There's a lot of times that we can be our own worst critic on certain things where we feel like we should have been, past things already. It's just a lot of times that we go through things we don't understand. We're not putting into that mindset or whatever you want to call it of, it took a lot for a person like you to go through the things you went through. Give yourself credit, because when you're taking that time, that initiative to be able to place these different affirmations, I even tell people I have to do it myself. Tell myself, look in the mirror, like, you're going to get through this. You're going to overcome. You're going to elevate yourself. You're already helping others along the way. You're going to help yourself too. Don't sit up here and give somebody else some advice and then you can't, you're doubting yourself as well. And I try not to do that. But it's just like I have to be able to tell myself, hey, you're getting through these things. It's going to take some time. You're better than what you used to. I used to be a hot mess, sitting here like rocking back and forth, crying all the time. Yes, I still cry at times. I've been through a lot. And I have to be able to tell myself, you've been through a lot. Yeah, I beat my own self up like, okay, there's certain things that shouldn't even really bother you anymore. Certain things are very irrelevant in your life. But it's just like ego, like I tell everybody, ego is not used to change. It will throw doubt in your mind really quick because you're so used to going through a negative state of mind or a negative vibration or at a lower frequency where, you're not giving yourself that pep talk. You know what? You're a good person. You know what? You're going to get through these different things. You know what? You're powerful than you realize. Step out of your comfort zone. Be confident. You're confident, but then you still throw that self-doubt in yourself. And then there's times where, you're seeing the signs of blessings coming into your life, but it's just your frame of mind is what's keeping you from not getting your blessings. And I have to be able to tell myself that, they give you signs every day that your blessings are right around the corner. But if you keep throwing doubt in your life or allowing people to get to you that are not even relevant to you, you're gonna be doing the same thing. That's what they want you to do. Be able to not overcome certain situations, not be able to show the strength, because a lot of people envy you just because the fact is the energy you give off and the strength they can see within you. You already pose a threat to them. And I have to understand that there are certain things that, people come back into my life. I'm like, what the hell are you here for? You don't care for me. You want to check up on me if you are feeling like what you did was so powerful and stuff like that. Don't come back trying to check and see, trying to check and see if your damage is really, working. There's a lot of people that will come into your life, back into your life, to be able to see, I put something on them, or, I put that little negative bug in their ear, that doubtful bug. I've had so many people, when they found out I was using my life story about what I went through, putting on YouTube, and always tell me, Roslynn, why would you tell anybody that? Do you think that it will believe you? Or as long as that's all that matters. You shouldn't be telling people that. You don't understand if these videos are working. That could be a waste of time. When people are already seeing just well enough for me going through the things that I went through was already a powerful impact on somebody's life, just for you to look at the situations you have been through. It takes a strong person to be able to do that. I couldn't worry about what people thought about me. There's some people that believe me. Some people that even left little marks, remarks talking about looks are very deceiving. You can look like somebody all day, but that doesn't mean that you're their child. I don't have time to sit up here and be saying somebody's my dad when they're not my dad. I just don't have time for that. All I am is making myself look crazy. about the, DNA and stuff like that. Boo, I already got my DNA done. They just trying to make sure I don't come out. All these different things are going on in my life I really don't care for. I'm pushing out my positivity. I'm putting out my life experience to be able to help others, being able to look at the things. Now, this is a situation where I mean, I'm not getting no kind of closure because my dad is everywhere. If I'm not seeing videos somebody's posting and seeing pictures, they're not posting pictures. They're, putting out different links. Then they're putting out different lies about my dad that puts me, in a whole different state of mind. Because I'm like, I can, you can say whatever you want about me, but don't ever put anything negative out about my dad, especially if you don't know. There's so many different things that are going on behind closed doors that my family is not going to, confirm yes or no, because everything is under investigation. They're not going to be able to say anything because they're not trying to mess up that case. So there's a whole bunch of different things that are going on in my life that I have to be patient for. Regardless of what people are trying to paint about my dad is like the greatest person in my life. Regardless of what other people think, but that's their opinion. I have mine. I have my experience, just like other different people have theirs. People always used to say, oh, Prince was a narcissistic person. Whatever views that they had towards him, a lot of people did not have good experiences with my dad, which is understandable. He's that person. But there can be a lot of people that say I was very narcissistic too, because I have my certain ways. It depends on how you rub me. If you're a nice person towards me, I will be an angel towards you. But if you piss me off, that's a whole different ball game. I just try not to be that person, but how you treat somebody is what vision you'll get, or reply or response back. But it's just, I already know I'm that good person. Regardless of what people think about me, or how people feel like, oh, I'm looking for attention, or, oh, I'm trying to lie just to get a come up. I don't have any, I'm not going to get nothing from this, because it's just like, this is going on 3 years, going on close to 4 years strong. I mean, that's a lot of lying. If it's just a lie, but it's just like, I use my situation to be able to help other people. That's a traumatizing situation to already go through when a person is already adopted. But then when you're adopted, and then you find out the family that, is supposed to be protecting you, supposed to love you, is used you for a financial, come up for themselves, and then wanted to keep you from family, being deceptive about it. They wanted to be open but be deceptive at the same time. That's a lot to have to deal with. Being able to do that, it's already different. When you find out you're adopted, that always makes you question yourself, like, was I not good enough? Did they not want me? Was I that dark secret? All those different things can go through anybody's mind. If you're adopted, you understand where I'm coming from, or you even want to know, where does my background come from? All these different things. And it's just a blessing when I sit back and look at everything that has happened into my life, things that are applied into my life. I can be blessed that even though the last person that I thought that loved me was the one who was for all this situation, but they couldn't prove anything to me because everything was taken, so they couldn't be able to prove it, because they know that I'm the type, that person, you got to show me for me to believe. I was in the show me state, so you had to show me different things. So all these different things I had to go through, and then being able to handle it with a sober mind. I have to be able to tell myself, you have to be able to give yourself credit where credit's due, because there's a lot of people that I've had that one-on-one talk with. Roslynn, how do you deal with that? I'm surprised, you're not. I said, trust me, I done been there. I've been there. I lost my mind and I had to turn around back and find it. I had to go through all those different ups and downs. I went through a chapter of being angry, being in the chapter of being almost homicidal, suicidal at certain times, all these different stages I went through. Was it easy? Hell to no, it wasn't. But I had to be able to give myself that credit, give myself that time to let all this different stuff sink in. There's times I look at my dad and it was like, there's days, I'm not even gonna lie, there's days I want to cut my own face up, just because the fact is, will my family love me if I didn't look like him? They couldn't stay around me because I look like him, or they couldn't be around my kids at certain times, because it's like, if I look at my children, then I start looking at my family. My children is like a stage of each one of them. And my youngest daughter, she looks just like my dad. when he had me. So that's enough right there for me. You know, she can't wear her hair in certain ways in front of me too long. I'm like, look, you're looking like your grandfather like that. Can you please, like, you know, for my sake, please go change it. So there was a lot of different things I had to come through. And there were so many times I've asked the angels, you know, ask God, ask the universe, can you give me signs of, you know, good things coming into my life? Or can you let me know that, you know, different things as positive frame of mind coming into my life? And there's so many different numbers I would come up with. Then they say, look in the mirror. And that blew me back. You know, I got chills from that because they say you have to look at the person you're forming into. Even though you have tragedy coming at you left and right, you're dealing with a lot of things one-on-one just to come into terms about who you are in the first place. That's enough to make you want to just question everything that comes in your life. And then there's beautiful people that I'm connecting with left and right. And then God is allowing me to be able to talk to them and give them things there is no way of I should be knowing to be able to tell them, yes, this is the reason why you think about this and this and this and that. They're like, wait a minute, get out my head, Roslynn. Do you have a microphone in my house? I'm like, child, I don't even know where you stay. But God allowed me to see it and, you know, articulate things that are in their life, why they keep going here. Why do they feel this way about certain things? Why do they, you know, they allowed me to be blessed with those type of gifts in my life. So it's just like you have to be able to know that you are that next best thing that is coming. If you looking for signs and stuff like that, take your butt in front of a mirror and really see yourself. Not in that negative frame of mind that you've probably been looking at yourself for so long, because I know it's like, oh, you're this, you're that, you know, I don't look right here, I don't look right there. You have to be able to look at your soul and look what is projecting out towards people. There's people coming towards you and you're trying to understand, why are they always trying to tell me my life story? Why are they always trying to tell me this? I don't care about that. Why do they come up to me? Because they feel that within you. A lot of people are threatened by you, that where they bring out their, you know, their insecurities towards you, when you want to know why they're being bitter, why they're being so mean, why they saying these awful things about me, because they're jealous of who you are and what you're about to become, what you're about to step in, what you're about to realize about yourself that they realized in there before, because they don't want you to know these things about yourself. They don't want you to sit up here and, you know, to give yourself that time. So they want to be able to keep you in that frame of mind. I've had a lot of people do that towards me. And it's like, it's always been a lonely place for me, because when people find out who I really am and who I'm really, you know, related to, there's people that shun themselves away from me, and it's been very lonely. But then God's also telling me, you know, if they were supposed to be in your life, sweetie, they would still be here. You know, yes, it's going to be a very lonely road. When you come into knowing yourself, you know, you get tired of being lonely. You're getting tired of, you know, the people that you were friends with at the time. It's not like you're looking beneath them or whatever, but you're that woke one. If somebody's still looking at that 3D perception while you're jumping from 6D to 5D to 4D, you know, and sometimes, you know, certain situations will bring you back to that 3D level and then you jump back again, because a lot of y'all are portal jumping and jumping dimensions. That's why a lot of times y'all have that euphoric era, or, you know, euphoric frame of mind at times where you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm high, or I feel like I'm lightheaded, because you're jumping from different portals and stuff like that. You're becoming into a person that you weren't aware of. You're changing every day. Your vibes seem kind of off. You know, you get instant chills at times. You know, your eyes, you know, dilate and whatever they want to call it, pulsate, whatever you want to call it. Your chakras in your heart, as well as in your crown and your third eye, things are starting to happen that you're not able to put your finger on yet. So allow yourself to be able to know you are that next best thing. You are that best thing. You know, so allow yourself to be able to give yourself what credit is due. You are beautiful. You're that powerful empath that people are going to be wanting to know, that hasn't even came out yet. You that bootleg one issue. You're that bootleg person that you don't know about yet. So allow yourself to be able to come that beautiful essence that you've always been able to be, but you just never knew it. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. If you're looking for the sign, that is the sign. You are that special person. Give yourself that credit, because you are. But anyways, drop me a line. Let me know if you like these videos better in this better frame thing. I know I like it better because it doesn't take that long for it to upload. You can get it instantly within 10-15 minutes after I finish talking. I'm sorry I didn't cut on the chats, but I'm not trying to have the chatting on back and forth because it gets kind of hard to do that and it's very distracting. So I apologize. When I start getting more used to this, I might go ahead and do it. But, like and subscribe. I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Thank God it's Friday. It's been a long week. And I want to give a post notification shout out to Lost Puppy. I hope all is well. I haven't heard from you in a week. So I hope everything's well as well as Katie Straight. Please, keep her family as well in your prayers. I'm not getting into her business, but please, go ahead and vocalize your beautiful vibes towards her. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Share. Hit that notification bell. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always someone out here praying for your better days. And I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible for everything you do, and know that you're, be able to be kind to somebody. Say some very kind words to them. You never know, your beautiful essence and your vibes can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love. Peace.